Right, ladies and gentlemen, welcome back. Welcome to episode 34 of our No Man's Land series. I am Ultra Farmer. I have just filled Freckles' food bowl, and I'm waiting patiently for our boy to come running. But I haven't seen him since the beginning of harvest, and I don't know where he is. But we did have a heck of a harvest. We did a really good job this year. We got quite a bit. Let's go through bop it bop it ba, and let's check out our. So all those fields, we ended up with 187, almost 188,000 liters of sunflowers. Now, I didn't want to start this production process without bringing you guys in because I did say I was going to do that. We're still waiting. I'll wait here all episode for this dog if that's what he's going to make us do. Maybe this will get him going. So 187,000 liters of sunflowers off of all those fields. I don't really know. You know, let's just go for fun. Let's go into this. Let's go into sunflowers. 44,000 liters. What? Did I accidentally put some in the... I bet you I did. Let's go check. I bet you what I did, because I was so used to just dumping grain in the silos. I bet you I went and dumped some in the silos accidentally. Not even thinking. Well, good thing we checked. Okay, so we might have over 200,000 liters of sunflowers. What did I do at the after last episode? Basically, the only thing I did off camera is I just went through and I got all the fields cultivated, which was pretty easy with that new big tractor and the implement, since we got some workers that can give us a hand. But yeah, that's what I did. I went through. We got the last of the sunflowers off those front two fields, which really didn't take that long. It's pretty easy going. Okay, let's go see. Did I do this? Yep, I did. Okay. Oh, good thing we checked. It's actually a really good thing we checked because I would have not noticed that for a really long time, probably, and then and then been mad at myself. But even 187,000, I'm like, is that just like, is it just low yields for sunflowers? Or maybe it's been a while since I've done sunflowers, and I couldn't really remember what the yields were like. But I'm like, I thought I would get more than that, but who knows? Well, you did have more. You just went and dumped some in the grain silos rather than into this production facility. Okay, so I wonder if it'll update in real time. You got to kind of go back and forth. We'll just let this get all dumped in there and then we'll go check. Okay, so 232, let's just say for easy numbers, 232,000 liters. So back to what I was going to do. If we did just go and sell these at peak price 826, so let's just see. So 232 times 826, 191,000 we would get off all that. So while we're here, let's go. Oh, yeah, well, there's nothing in the store. Let's go back into our production facility and let's activate, or sorry, we're going to go to here. Let's activate this. And so now we'll get these cycles going. And what I'm probably going to do is I'm going to get us going and I'm going to kind of just fast forward in time. I'm going to put a little bit of a cut in here. And probably what I'm going to do is just kind of get us to the springtime. I'm just going to kind of sleep through a couple months, get us into about February, because that's when we're going to plant our cotton. So I'll get us into about February. I'll see how much of our production facility, after it's ran a few months, it'll probably eat through all of those sunflowers. So at that point, we can go and I'll just check real quick. Sunflower oil, but we want to go up into this category. Yeah, and we're going to be selling all of our sunflower oil in February. I kind of forgot that was peak month. For some reason, I thought it was April, but I'm just used to that being for the close. So that's what I'm going to do. I'm going to kind of get us to this point, to February. And then for the rest of this episode, what it's going to be is we'll go sell all of our sunflower oil, whatever we get out of this production facility up until that point for the next couple months. And then we're going to start working. We'll start getting some fields prepped. We'll get our cotton planted. And then we'll move on to how many times have I done this? I can't really remember what's going on. Then we'll sleep a month. Once we get into March, then we'll start planting our sunflowers. I don't think I'm gonna do any oats this next one. I think we'll just do all sunflowers to try and do one more big haul. If we got 230,000 off that, like, maybe we could kind of squeeze it up closer to around that 300,000 mark with those other fields. We'll still do cotton, I'm thinking, though, because I want to keep that other production facility basically maxed out. We might as well, because each year that we do that and it's maxed out, it's like a free 400 grand basically. So that's the plan. I just wanted to bring you guys in for that. I'm going to do exactly what I said, and then I'll bring you guys back in when it's about February. Hey folks, I was gonna just bring you guys back in February, but I just was thinking as I was like kind of driving around doing a little bit of stuff, I'm like, there's a bunch of silage bales that need to go up and get sold. So I figured I'd just bring you in while I take a little trip up to the barn. That's where we're gonna take them. It apparently is paying top dollar right now. We're getting 194 per thousand liters, which is pretty good. I think throughout the past, that's basically top dollar. I mean, even if it crept over 200, really, it's what's it, $6 difference a bale? It's not that much different, or $6 different per thousand liter. It's not that much. So I figured we'd take these up. We'll sell what we got here because these are big 180 centimeter bales, big ones. So we should get decent coin off of this. I just have to back this thing in there. Let's start the unloading process right now. I think that's gonna work for me. Let's hope they'll just get dumped right in there. I think there's 14 bales. Yeah, that's kind of working. All right on. If I do that, what if I just jam back into it? Okay, okay, gang. So we're gonna do. See, this is why I bring you guys in. Every other time I've come up here to do this, yeah, it's no big deal. You just drop her in there. It's no big deal. Yeah, no problem. Now I have to dock off the trailer. I have to come around here. I have to play smash up bale, jam them in here. There we go, boys. One at a time. There we go. There we go. Be good. If you can't be good, be careful. Okay, I didn't even really see how much money we made and all that. At one point, I seen 68,000. It doesn't really matter. It doesn't really matter. I think we were just over 500,000 before we did that. I think 510 or 514 or something like that. So maybe like 130k. Not too bad. 130k and a little bit of an adventure. Also, I did see Freckles. He's back, so we don't have to wonder what that kid's doing no more. But he is kicking around. Maybe we'll see him when we pull into the farm here, because that's where he was. He was kind of hanging out by the back of the house. He came running for that bowl of food. Yep, all these fields are cultivated, good to go. I've kind of been periodically checking them. Doesn't seem like any weeds or anything is growing in them, so we shouldn't have to do our kind of rounds with the herbicide. I'm hoping that'll save a bit of time, and we can just kind of go right into planting these fields. Where is he? Oh yeah. Keep my eyes peeled for that boy. Oh, there he is. He's in the backyard. Let's go see him quick. You guys haven't seen him in a little bit. There he is. Yeah, bud. Everyone was looking for you. Okay. One more for good luck. Okay, guys. Yeah, I'm gonna go. I'll just drop out real quick here, and I'll bring you guys back in February, and we will start getting some fields prepped. All right, folks. It is February. We are back, and we're gonna load up some of this sunflower oil, and we are gonna go sell it off. According to our charts, well, let's just look here while this loads. So sunflower oil, it's telling me the best what we're gonna get is 31.14. Now at the country or the specialty country store, we're getting 32.57 right now. So I'm thinking we just go and we sell this stuff. Now we've got a bunch to take up there. I think there was 176,000 liters that ended up being made off of our fields. So it's gonna be a few trips here. I could kind of, I think we'll just do it. I think we'll just make the trips together. And even if there's a little dead air, it's not that big a deal. You guys have kind of seen this a bunch. I mean, really, what I could probably even do, maybe what I'll do is I'll just do a quick little time lapse of this. Yeah, I think that's what I'll do because it's going to be a lot of back and forth. But I want you guys to be here to see the money go up and see kind of like just see what all these fields produce for us for cash wise. So I think that's what I'll do. I'll put a little bit of a time lapse in here, just doing these back and forths to the store. But 653, 481. That's what we're starting with right now. And yeah, let's just see what kind of cash we can get off this harvest or off this haul rather. All right, folks, I figured I would just come back in for this kind of last one here. Geez, we actually had so much sunflower oil. That's actually crazy. Well, I mean, it's not that crazy. We had a bunch of huge fields and yeah, we did a crazy harvest. So it makes sense to have a whole bunch of oil like this. Okay, so I was trying to keep track as we were going. So what's this one? 91,271. So roughly, because some of those were all a little bit different, but the main full loads, they're all about 104,000, roughly around 104,250 is kind of on the low side of what I seen. So that puts our total to just over $600,000 in oil. And so that's pretty crazy. Plus what we have is, if we go into our productions, it says there's 14,000 liters of clothes. There's actually a whole bunch more because I moved the pallets away from the kind of like black and yellow drop zone. That's where it calculates what's being stored. But we can pull through over by the clothing factory, and I'll just show you what I mean. I moved them out of the way because when it gets 25,000 liters in there, then it fills up, and I don't think it'll produce anymore. Or maybe if it does produce it, it just automatically sells it. I kind of think that's what happens. It automatically sells it. And so if that's the case and it automatically sells it, you get, I think you take like a 30% hit or something. It's a substantial amount of money is lost when it's done like that, when the production facility just sells it for you. If you're playing this game, I never suggest that you put the production facility to sell whatever it's producing for you. That you take such a hit on what it's worth. So let's just hop out right here and we'll count these up because yeah, what do I got there? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. So there's 12,000 there and then another 14,000 in there. So that's 26,000. And each of these, not these boxes, I've said boxes before, but each of these pallets are 1,000 liters of clothes. And if we sell at peak time, we get 10,000 per pallet. So there's another 260 again by the time April hits. By the time we get through February, we get through March, and then we get into April when it's peak time to sell this. There'll easily be another 10,000 liters of clothes, and so again we'll have like another 350 grand. So all that money that we spent getting set up with bigger equipment was worth it. It was worth it, and we knew we would see this payday. So I'm actually excited to do another round of sunflowers. I'm excited. I'll do these fields that I did oats last time. I'll do them in sunflowers as well, just for one more kind of big harvest. And then, once that's done, we're going to be sitting on a whole pile of cash. I mean, we could buy more land. We could buy more land, and we could keep expanding the fields. We really could do that. But I think kind of since we have this production facility and we have the ability to do all these different ones, whether it be soybean, corn, all this different stuff. I don't really know if I want to get into sugar beet, but we could always do big harvests of all this stuff, whether it's oats. Let's just say we did a really massive harvest on oats, and then we could get this flour and stuff out of it and just see, we could do a few different things up until episode 50. Or if we don't feel like running anything through the productions and we just want to have some fun and just do a one massive corn harvest, we can do that. We can really do whatever we want. But okay, so I'm going to go ahead and just kind of get things set up for us to start prepping this cotton field out there, and then I'll bring you guys back when we're ready for that. All right, crew, welcome back. Welcome. We're just getting set out here. I just filled this thing with fertilizer and some more seeds. I'm going to set it to cotton. And yeah, we're going to get this field rocking. We're going to get our cotton field going. Let's get this thing unfolded. I figure we'll plant with this Claus tractor because we're probably going to need we're going to get blue out here with the rollers. That's what I'm thinking. Those rollers are a little more intense. Jeez, my legs are super sore right now. Whoa. I've been trying. It's like I got to get like 100 miles in runs. 100 miles worth of miles done in my runs by the end of the month, and I'm running out of time here. So it's been some longer days and my legs are feeling it right now, I'm not gonna lie. But okay, enough of that nonsense. Let's get this field planted. Now I can almost guarantee before we get out of this tractor and look, but I can almost guarantee we're gonna go back there and it's gonna say needs rolling, which it always does after we plant, but it's gonna say weeds growing, right? All right, 3, 2, 1, let's go see. Knew it. I knew it. Whatever, that's fine. It's totally fine because we're gonna go. I think it's time. Let's go into. Now we have those other sprayers. These ones will do 36 meters, and that other one will do. This one's huge. It does like 48. It's like double the price. I don't know. Do we really need this one? I guess we don't even really need this one, but I figured we're kind of getting to that point where. We're going to sell all the clothes here. in another 2 months, which is going to be another crazy flush of cash. And right now we are just, we're living on house money. We're just, we got extra fun tickets. So I figure let's go in here. Yeah, we got narrow tires. What's this? So like wide narrow tires? Like what are we even looking at here? Why is that extra $1,000? I don't think any of this matters whatsoever. But yeah, I think we'll buy this bad boy. And that means it's gonna be up at the store. Okay. Let's fire this bad boy up and let's get him down to our shop. Get him down to the laydown area. We'll get it full of herbicide. I don't know if we'll spray anything just yet. We maybe will wait till the first stage of growth or something. I'm not too sure. Yeah, maybe we won't spray. Maybe we'll just we'll wait till the first stage of growth, spray those weeds, and yeah, we'll get everything rolled and such first. But this thing will be handy. This will be super handy because once we get all those other fields planted in March with the sunflowers, guaranteed every single one of those fields is going to have weeds growing. So we're going to have to go on a spray mission to get it all cleared off. And this thing will just be sweet to have for that. I don't know if we'll even really fertilize with this. I mean, I guess we could, but that other fertilizer spreader is just so awesome. It shoots 42 meters. Even in those big fields, the tank doesn't run dry, so I don't know. It seems like that like little fertilizer spreader that we have is just the best one. Because I also kind of just been thinking, like, since we're gonna have, especially after the next harvest, like after the next round of sunflowers and cotton, and we sell all the clothes, and we'll sell some more sheep in the meantime, and all that stuff. We'll have like another extra $1,000,000 kicking around, pretty easily. No way, I don't have herbicide down here. No way. Okay, well, that's fine. Because here's my thought process. I want to basically keep this tractor, this Massey Ferguson tractor, is just going to be our fertilizing tractor. I don't really think I'm going to hook him to anything else. Just that's what this thing's going to do. It holds this spreader real good. I'll put a bunch of bags in here so he can just always be backed in here and loaded up. And I'm just going to keep that thing together. The other thing I want to do is I'm going to keep this tractor. This tractor is basically just going to be our chore tractor around here. It can pick up all these pallets of wool and stuff. It can drop them off into the clothing factory. It can take bags of seed and stuff like that if we need it out on the fields, like when we're liming and we're constantly going through lime. This tractor can just be hooked to this trailer full of whatever supplies we need, and like this will just basically be like the yard tractor, if you will. And then that'll leave Blue, the Claws tractor, and our John Deere, that 6250R. That 6250R is still a medium tractor, so we just got to watch what we put that thing with. Like, it can pull our small little seeder unit. It can pull the weed spraying unit. It can pull... What else can it pull? I don't know if it can pull It can pull some of our grain trailers around a bit, but we're going to have to probably get another large tractor, is what I'm thinking, down the road. I mean, we could get one right now. It doesn't really matter. I'm just going to kind of wait and see. I'm going to wait and see before I get it. What do I have sitting up here? I must have bought stuff and just... Okay, well, we have a ton of lime up here. What I want to buy, though... Let's go talk to this lady. I'm going to get us some herbicide. I'll be right back. Alright, thank you, ma'am. Let me know what Smokey's Black Book says. I'm going to get something out of the vending machine real quick. We haven't had some good farm chips in a while. What else is at the bottom down there? Okay. Oh, there's stuff in there. How do I get in there? Okay, she said the boys would load us up, which it looks like they did. Okay, well, we have a pile of lime up here that I must have bought and just forgot about. Right on. We'll end up coming to get that. But let's head back with this herbicide. And Yeah, I'm thinking eventually we'll get another large tractor. We're gonna have to get a large or a larger set of plows because we're gonna probably get another harvest or so off of that cotton field, and then we're gonna have to plow it. Eventually, the periodic plowing is gonna kick in, and we're gonna have to plow those big sunflower seeds, those two new ones that we cut in. So, gonna have to get a good set of plows for that, which there are some in the store, and I think they're about 80 grand ish, something like that. Um, but all in due time. Like I said, in April, we're gonna take a load of clothes in. That's probably gonna be like around 300 grand, probably, maybe even a bit more if we're lucky. And so then maybe after we do that, we'll go shopping and we'll pick ourselves out another nice large tractor that can help us out with hauling grain around and things like that. It's kind of my thoughts. Okay, let's get this stuff offloaded. I kind of want to try. We're going to spin around here. I'm going to try and offload it perfectly right beside that unit. There's just 16 bags of lime up at the store. Good lord. Okay. Let's see if we can get this perfect. Not bad. That'll be good enough. That'll do, donkey. That'll do. Okay, I'm going to leave this right there so I don't forget to go get that lime. But let's get this thing. Will I be able to fill it right there? Absolutely, we will. Perfect, perfect. Okay, we'll get this thing filled, and we'll take it out to that field so that it's ready to go when we need to use it and spray. This thing will be super handy. I mean, I know that other one's bigger, but sometimes it's kind of a pain with those huge ones. Like when trying to turn them around and stuff on the fields, they get hooked on trees. We have so many trees everywhere. So we'll get this thing pulled out there. Then what I think we do is we'll hop into blue. We'll get the rollers set up. Yep, this seems to be going good out here. Seems to be no issues as of yet, but the day is still young. Yeah, let's see how wide this thing is. Oh yeah. Yeah, that's pretty skookum right there. Dang, we're gonna have to zoom right out on this. Yeah, that's gonna be clutch. You know what else is gonna be clutch? It's gonna go at like 25 kilometers an hour. I'm pretty sure this thing works at. So let's back this thing out of the way here. Let's hop over. Let's park this kind of at the end of the driveway so I don't forget to go get that lime. That'll probably do off camera, so we'll just leave him right there for now. Let's get Blue hooked up to these rollers. Let's get this John Deere tractor out of the way. Actually, he can just get parked right in here for now. Hop in Blue. Actually, let's put fuel in Blue. Back him over here. I just filled this tank with fuel as well. Alright, this tank's full, so let's quickly look at some large tractors. Like, we're gonna need some big honking units. Maybe we'll get a case. That's what we could always get too. Maybe we could get this unit. This guy's pretty intense. Yeah, it's either that 665, 692. I mean, we could get this guy. That's a pretty intense tractor. Sheesh. But we're also going to need, where are our plows? These big units. Like these guys are 26 meters, 370 horse, so we have enough tractor for that for sure. This one's 22 meters. Yeah, we'll probably end up getting these big honking guys. Why not, right? What's that? 5 meters? No, absolutely not. Yeah, probably end up getting a set of these for when we gotta plow those fields. And yeah, all right, let's, Blue's all filled up here. Let's take him over. Let's get our rollers set out on that field. And let's get rolling. Yeah, Blue's such a sweet tractor. I'm so glad we got this. Because I always get the John Deere one. But I figured it was good to try the New Holland. Yeah, maybe we'll get that other case. Yeah. Keep it nice and diverse within our tractor setup. And we got that sprayer. I'm just trying to think about what other stuff we're actually going to need moving forward. Like, we've got a huge set of rollers. We've got big cultivators. We have big planters. I think that's the biggest one we can get. There might actually be one that's a bit bigger, but that unit's pretty good because it cultivates as well, so I never can guess this right. That's fine. Even if it doesn't catch if it catches a little bit less than it needs to on the first pass, that doesn't really matter. But yeah, we'll get, yeah, so I knew that was going to happen on the edge of the field there when it comes to planting. That just always seems to happen with the workers. They can't do it very good, which is fine. We'll get these rollers going, and then I'll just be watching for when it comes time to kind of get to that point, and I'll jump in those seeders and just kind of do that part. Let's get a worker going on this. Pull these rollers across. And then after we get a stage of growth, I'll get that sprayer going and get all the weeds killed off of it. I wonder if it shows me. Let's go up to our map and take a look. Yeah, so we can see that our cotton's planted. Let's check. Yeah, we got one stage of fertilizer, which is happening from there. Doesn't show me any weeds yet, so I think I should probably wait just so, because if it's not showing a stage of weeds yet, maybe spraying it won't really do anything. That's growing. I don't know why the cultivators don't leave it in a cultivated state, though. I don't understand that. If anyone knows why that doesn't happen, let me know in the comment section, but it always just says this, stubble tillage, rather than cultivated. Not too sure why. We'll get this cotton field going. And then we'll sleep a month quick. Maybe that's what I'll do. I'll put a quick little cut in here. I'll let these boys finish off this field and getting it all prepped and such. Then what I'll do is I'll sleep a month. I'll get us into March. We'll see if anything good comes in the stores. Actually, let's go check the store right now. Yeah, there's nothing really good in the store that's on sale. But we'll keep our eyes peeled. If a good large tractor comes through this store, we'll get it. Honestly, same with another harvester, another combine. If a good deal comes through this store, we'll grab it and we'll grab another set of headers, and then that way we'll be able to really rock out when it comes time to harvest. But that's just if good deals come through. We don't really need to be spending money on that just yet. Okay, I'll bring you guys back once this field's ready to go. All right, folks, we are back. It is March, and we have a pile of work to do. Okay, I was kind of getting little areas set up here. I think I'm going to try and get some sort of a silo in there that I can get seed and fertilizer and stuff from, just a little bit easier. I don't know, though. Just kind of planning it out, testing it out. What do we got going on over here? I've got this tractor getting this seeder pulled around this field. It's getting some sunflowers planted in. And I'm going to park these rollers just for now, I think. Or I might just get Blue. I don't know. I might take these over. Blue's going to be... He's going to be chasing the planter. So I might actually bring this up over to that other planter. and get that set on our big fields up over here. Because like I said, we're going to have a pile of work to do today. It would almost be nice on days like this if we had another set of planters, but yeah, it's okay for right now. Actually, you know what? I never even checked to see what's in the store. There is absolutely nothing good in there. Okay, cool. Well, we don't need any of that stuff. But what we do need is to get some fields planted. We need to get some fields planted. And then what I wanted to do, just kind of, we're not going to be able to get all these fields planted in this episode. It's going to be kind of something that trickles into our next episode, which is fine. Let's hop out of this bad boy. Let's get in this clause. Let's get this thing offloaded. And let's chinwag about what we're going to try and do. So yeah, obviously we're going to get all these fields planted. That's kind of priority number one right now. And then I think we're probably going to have to do a massive kind of haul of getting weeds and stuff figured out off all of these fields. That's one thing we got to go do in the cotton field after this, is there are massive weeds that are growing out there. So yeah, we're going to have to figure it out and see what we can do. That route seems like it's going to be good enough. Let's go on this one. That should work. Okay. Yes, we have to get some weeds sprayed off this bad boy. I'm just gonna back up here and get a little bit more squared up. There we go. Oh, look how fast this thing goes. Look how fast this thing goes. Oh my god. We are weed killers. Unbelievable. 25 kilometers an hour. That's insane. This was so worth it. Oh, that other thing goes like 11 kilometers an hour or something like that. And this thing just chimes along at 25. Absolutely unreal. And it's wide. Like look at that. Crazy. Okay, I got a worker doing this right now just to make sure the lines go straight and stuff, because you know me. You know me. Even after all these years playing on this game, or like in-game on this farm, still can't drive the tractor straight. So, okay, whatever. We'll let the worker do it so it's good here. But let's just hop out and let's check over here. Okay. And we're still only 50% fertilized. Okay, so after... This is extra wool that wouldn't fit in the thing there. Into a clothing factory. This guy's still going good. This we don't need to use yet. Let's take a look at this, make sure this is going good. After all that spraying's done on that field, we're going to have to jump in that Massey Ferguson and fertilize that cotton field. And yeah, like I said, this is going to be a big project of getting all these fields planted and stuff. The more I think about it, jeez, kind of missing some edges there, bud. Good lord. Okay, the more I think about it, I'm thinking we're definitely going to end up getting another big tractor. We'll definitely get another large tractor, and we're probably going to have to get just kind of like another set of everything if we're going to be doing these big fields. Like, it really kind of only makes sense if we want to do it in kind of a timely manner. I guess it really comes down to me and how much I want to sit at this computer and play this game. I mean, we could do it with everything that we had, but I think slowly I'm going to pick away at us getting a whole new, like a whole second set of everything. And I mean, maybe even potentially building kind of another little bit of a laydown yard. For us to have a bunch of equipment, especially out in these big fields, because when it comes time for harvesting, for just field prep and everything. Like, it would be so nice if we did have another large tractor that was on that big field up there right now, pulling a big set of planters around, just giving her. So I think, we'll get through it this season as I sleep and I go through the year till to get to like where we got to harvest and do all that stuff. I'm just really going to watch the store, and if something good comes through, I think I'm just going to slowly pick away at us building kind of a second fleet just to help with everything. But let's hop back over. Yeah, like, look at this thing. Cruising. Absolutely cruising. Oh my god, this thing was so worth it. This thing was so worth it. It's we won't really need to use this thing to fertilize because, like I said, that fertilizer spreader, it pumps 42-meter spread. That one full hopper on that spreader will last. It'll last. I think it'll do our full big field. I think. I can't remember exactly, but I think. This is so clutch though. Except to see, like, this is the problem though. See, now we're coming down to these trees. I might have to take over here and kind of run the show. Okay, let's spin around here. Oh, it's crazy how fast this thing goes. Okay, here, I'll finish doing this with you guys in here. I'm really gonna try. Not too bad. You really gotta zoom out on this thing. Oh, I'm so glad we bought this thing. I kind of missed a little spot there. I can catch that after though. Yeah, this thing is so good. I wonder if that other one goes even faster. The vigor unit past this. I wonder if it goes even faster. Imagine I could seed fields or plant fields this fast. Ooh, with this type of spread. Oh my goodness. It would be absolutely unreal. I think we have the biggest planters that we can get in the game though. Like, even with mods and stuff, I'm pretty sure we're gonna hit any trees through here. I don't think they get much bigger than what we already have. Am I gonna be able to do this whole section? Oh man. No. It's so close though. So let's go like this then. We'll catch this other side. Oh, we missed a little bit. Let's back up. Let's back up. Getting greedy. Getting greedy. We knew we couldn't do it, but we tried anyways. Because we can't help ourselves. Okay, so that's the only thing there. Is there something that we can open for this? Um, change. Okay, we can change that, but I don't want that. Like, okay, like, if I turn the sprayer on, look at the stream that comes out of it, right? Now, if I turn a worker on, oh, maybe I'm just losing it. Maybe it's just kind of different. I thought the spray that was coming out of it, like when we last did it, was like way more intense. Was I just imagining that, or? Oh, that's what it is. It's just the way the sun is. Okay, don't make fun of me. Don't make fun of me. Trying real hard. Trying real hard. Yeah, it's just the way the sun beats on it. Okay. Okay. I didn't know if it was like if you could do like if there was like different applications, if that makes sense. Okay, but let's try something here. Let's try something. Oh. Oh yeah. There we go. Probably uses less it probably uses less juice as well, which is pretty cool. Okay, I like our new toy. I like our new toy. I'm happy with this purchase. For once, I'm not super indecisive, like, maybe I'll return it, maybe no, we're keeping this thing. It's awesome. Now, while we're over here, let's do something. Shut this off. We can even fold this real quick. Let's jump out. Yeah, weeds growing, needs rolling. Okay, so we're gonna be doing that with basically every field, which is fine, totally fine. I kind of expected that anyways. So what I'll do is I'll bring this back over. I think I have enough herbicide to fill this thing one more time, for sure. I probably got enough to fill at least 1.5 times, to be honest. Well, let's bring this over. Get this bad boy filled up with some juice again, and then we're not going to need him right away, but soon enough. Soon enough. And if I want, I can always hook a tractor to that other, like our OG one, the one that's parked in there, and I can use that to help if need be. Right? It's not too bad. I just would like to get another planter. If I could have another planter would probably be good. And then so if we get another big tractor with like another planter, and then another big set of rollers. Yeah, and then we'll need another big set of cultivators for prepping fields. We basically need a new set of everything. So maybe once we sell the clothes, we could pick up a new tractor. And maybe, I don't know. We'll just kind of play it by ear and see how everything goes with what comes through the stores. It's nice that this little dude helps. I don't really know what he's doing right now. He's on some sort of a route. I mean, these routes aren't usually the best, but sometimes you just gotta live with it because, I mean, he's getting it done for us. So if they got a weird little route where they gotta turn themselves around, that's not the end of the world. But where are we? Where's a tractor that's close? Let's hop into our Massey Ferguson. Let's unpark this guy because we're gonna need him a little bit more here. Fire up this engine. Let's unpark it. Our fuel is good. Good to go. Close our lid. Let's go fertilize. Get some fertilizing done. Yeah, like you can't really beat this spreader. Can't really beat this spreader. I wish the hopper was bigger and we could use it for lime. But you like 3,200 liters, like you burn through so much lime so fast. Think about there. Yep, that seems to be getting all of it. I think at least. Let's check our map. Okay, so that's getting planted. Let's go over to... Yeah, that's all growing. If I take off that... Okay, yeah, we're missing a little bit of an edge, but that's not too big of a deal. I'll just make sure when I end up doing this field right here, I'll just overhang it a bit and it'll catch that edge. I mean, that's not really the end of the world. Doesn't really matter too much. Okay, so it's not really showing me weeds anywhere else, but we all know that, yeah, they just haven't grown enough. Okay. Okay, that's not too bad. Yeah, that's not too bad. Now, I'm seeing some weird spots up here. If I go to... Yeah, we got some weird spots along there. I think what I'm going to do, just to... Since we have time to do it, like, yeah, I can see it out in that field right now. I'm going to go hook on... Whoa. I'm going to grab blue, and I'm just going to grab our cultivators and go catch those spots. Because we have time to do it. It's not like we're really rushing. But I'm going to do that so that that field doesn't have any weird spots when it's grown. And I think, you know what, I think kind of at that point, since we're kind of just getting to this part of the episode where it's going to be just, you know, a bit slow, I think we'll probably end the episode there. I'm just going to go through, keep going with all of this. I'll bring you guys in next episode when we're kind of in the interim parts of of doing all this stuff. I'll think a little bit more. I mean, if we got just about $1 million, so if I really am getting annoyed with the fact that it's taken slow, maybe what we'll do is we could always lease a tractor. We could always lease a whole bunch of equipment and help us get it through this point, and that would probably only cost us like, maybe 50 or 60 grand, maybe 100K all said and done. So I'm kind of starting to think that's maybe what we'll do, just to help us get through this plant. And that way we could test out a couple tractors or something. So that's just something I'll think about, but I'll bring you guys back obviously in the next episode. We'll continue on planting, we'll continue rolling, we'll continue spraying the fields, getting all the weeds off and stuff. So thank you very much for watching. I appreciate you guys very much. I appreciate all the people who've subscribed and all the likes and comments and stuff that I've been getting. Is pretty cool. So thank you to all of you who've done that. If you haven't already and you're still kind of thinking about it, we'd love to have you as a part of this community. So if you feel up for it, smash that subscribe button, smash the like button for me, is always greatly appreciated. But like always, none of it is expected. Do whatever you want to do. But yeah, it would help me out a lot, and I appreciate it very much. Okay, guys, so this will be Ultra Farmer. I'm out for this episode. We'll see you in the next one. And again, thanks so much for watching. Love ya. Bye.